Hey friend, I have a special episode meditation for you this evening. And this one is called Healing Grief Before Sleep. Welcome back to the Grounded Sleep podcast. And if it's your first time, welcome. I'm David, and you are you. And here we are together before sleep. And I want you to know that every episode that I've ever recorded of this podcast, I've done right before I've gone to sleep. So I'm in that zone with you. And I don't want to share too many stories about grief before we go to sleep because that may just trigger us more. And we all experience different kinds of grief. So I don't know exactly what you're going through, but I know the experience and the feeling of grief myself. We've all lost someone special, or have gone through a difficult breakup, or have experienced financial loss, or environmental devastation. But no matter what's caused you grief, I think one of the important things to know is that you're not alone. That this is part of the human condition and the human experience. So as you get into bed, turn off the lights, close your eyes, get nice and comfortable. Together, we're going to allow this grief to move in whatever direction it wants to move. Allowing the energy to flow. In my experience of grief, it often comes in waves. Sometimes really big ones that are intense, and sometimes a whole bunch of small ones. And then it subsides. And it feels like at times that it will never end, that the well is infinitely deep. But it's not. You may have some grief for a very long time, maybe even for the rest of your life, but it will subside if you process it. And underneath grief is a really beautiful form of gratitude. I want you to start to feel that as you're processing it laying here. Underneath grief is a beautiful form of gratitude. This recognition of how sacred life is, how short it is, how special it is. It's like, wow, already? It's almost like our souls have come into this realm to experience time, to experience change, to experience loss. And when we get a shock of grief, we often ask, why? Why did this happen? Why me? Why now? But my invitation to you is to allow the grief to process Experience what's underneath it, move through it, and then maybe the why will arise. Maybe it will reveal itself. But for now, let it go. And as you're here, ready to fall asleep, to heal some of this grief, we have to feel it. As the saying goes, we cannot heal what we cannot feel. You may have the opposite issue where you overfeel, where the feelings are overwhelming. And that's okay too. Allow the feelings to move through your body, almost like a wave. You may feel the wave starting at the top of your head and then passing down through your body and going out your hands and your feet. And you don't have to control it or figure it out. Usually with grief, we want to figure it out. We want it to stop. But that resistance, it's like trying to fight a wave. Your best bet is to ride it. What if you were meant to just feel the grief? As you feel that grief, maybe with it comes some forgiveness towards yourself or someone else, or to God, to the universe, to life. And this is really the secret. Stop trying to figure it out or fix it and just allow it to move. With certain kinds of grief, there's nothing that needs to be done. It just needs to be felt. And then it will pass on its own accord. As you lay here in bed and those waves pass through your body, perhaps there are tears, sadness, heaviness. As it moves, can you have compassion for yourself? Allow the muscles in your body to relax. Notice that grief brings depth. And those who haven't experienced depth don't fully know life. Your grief is part of experiencing the spectrum of life, from love and joy and happiness to loss and sadness and pain. Just like if you were to move up and down the piano, going from the high keys to the low. You need them all to make this song of life happen. Your body is starting to get heavier, almost melt into your bed. You're beginning to release some of this grief. When you feel ready, you start to give it back to life. You can thank life for the opportunity to feel it, to know the depths of grief. To allow it to pass through you, and to know the gratitude underneath it for how special this experience is. And then when you're done with it, you can give the grief back to life. Your body's beginning to relax deeper and deeper. You're drawing closer to sleep. And as you sleep tonight, you'll process more and know that everything is okay. Sleep well.